Alright, so what we get? Mario, whoops, that prompt wasn't supposed to be on screen. Oh well, isn't there supposed to be sound? The Game Boy Advance one had sound on the title screen, but maybe sound hadn't been invented yet or something. Well, there's sound now, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's Mario. There he be. Everyone's favorite little red guy, doing all kinds of fun stuff, hopping on this and running on that. Mario will be around long after we have all passed away. Mario is eternal. Okay, we're gonna do a cool trick. You ready? Yeah, look at that. Just like they wanted us to do. So you can notice the overscan area of the NES is visible because, you know, emulators and all that. I don't know why I picked the PlayStation Mini of all things to use as an emulator for this. I guess I just like having my emulators in a separate box. Takes strain off of my computers. So it can record more smoothly. So, yeah, he's collecting them coins. Look at him go. Badoo, 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 badoo. That's not the noise he makes when he flies. It's starting to sound like that episode of Family Guy where Brian tries to imitate a helicopter and he goes fadoo, 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 fadoo. And then later in the episode there actually is a helicopter that goes fadoo, 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 fadoo. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Speaking of doing impressions of helicopters, I'm actually pretty good at doing that. At least I think so. I don't know how this is going to show up on the mic, but let me try it right now. Here's my impression of a helicopter. No, that wasn't it. I got dried cookie bits sitting in my throat and it's disrupting. Anyway, let me try that again. Okay, impression of a helicopter. Here we go. Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna sound when I listen to the playback later. Probably decent, at least. I don't know. I'm not confident in it. I feel like I can do better, but who's gonna care? Look at that, 2 stars in a row. Aren't I just the coolest guy you ever seen? Isn't he just the funniest guy around? Oh my god. You know what that's a reference to? that was that 4chan thing with the DK rap, and there he is, there he goes again. Look everyone, he posted once again. First time I saw that was the funniest thing I had seen all day. Funny stuff, I tell you. I don't really go on 4chan anymore though. I've kinda outgrown it. Looking at it now, it's mostly just a bunch of edgelords, and just doesn't really do anything for me. I think I started outgrowing it maybe at around the age of 19 or 20. 3 stars in a row, 'cause I'm just the king of Mario over here. Look at me go. It's like that video where the guy was in the banana costume and he says, "Look at me go." Yeah, you know that one. It was on Tosh.0. You ever watch Tosh.0 in its heyday in 2010? God, what an awful program. It was just internet filth with some jerk making low-effort jokes about it. And I guess it's not too low-effort because they'd have skits sometimes, and that takes effort. But either way, I didn't like it. I ain't like that. I never did understand the bit that he would do in every episode where instead of saying "we'll be back with more Tosh.0, he'll say "we'll be back with more," and then he'll name some show that was on Comedy Central previously but was cancelled. I don't know what the thing is with that. It's not funny. What's the point of doing it? I don't understand. That's what kind of an accent was that? Anyway, yeah, I don't get it. It's like that Vaporwave song with the "I don't
understand.
You know that one that had that right at the end and it starts getting all creepy and good stuff. I don't know, I was into, I don't want to sound like one of those hipsters, but I was into Macintosh 420 before it became a meme and you just got all the stupid kids in the comments section. I legitimately like the song, but you go there now and you look at the comments section and it's just, "This is me when I take my math test. I look at math problem and don't know the answer," and then parentheses, "this music plays," and stupid nonsensical garbage now. That wonderful song's been culturally appropriated by a bunch of damn kids. It happens entirely too often. So we got the underground level, and also the background looks like we're in outer space. I'm sure that observation's been made thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of times by all you funny Mario Let's Players out there. This is probably one of the most Let's Played games out there in the history of the internet. It's probably top 10 at least. Everybody loves Mario, even Alex Jones. What's he been doing lately anyway? Does he still have a show? I thought his show got taken away or something. Who knows? The overscan area was still on the screen slightly, but it's over now. Don't worry, the overscan area isn't real, it can't hurt you. You know, like the funny meme in the YouTube comments with, like, thing X isn't real, thing X can't hurt you, and then just a picture of the thing that they said wasn't real. Yeah, that's real funny. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Gosh, I feel more energetic today as I'm doing this. I feel like the jokes just keep coming and coming. It's probably gonna make this unwatchable when I go back to it in the future. Like my 2018 era stuff, the energy level's a bit too high and it gets to be extremely grating to listen to, and it doesn't make for good content. Pretty much everything from 2018 on this channel is just completely unwatchable. That's why it doesn't have any views, because your average YouTube viewer agrees with that sentiment. Yes. So we got an auto-scroller level. How about that? I like how it just leads you to your own doom if you don't get off soon enough. There's probably some kind of lesson in there about being able to walk away from a bad situation when you have to, and instead of sticking with it in the hopes that things will get better, whether it be in work or relationships or what have you. Yeah, I managed to get all that just from a floating platform on a path. Well, let's go to the card flip game. We're gonna have so much fun, I can hardly contain my excitement. Here we go, holy crap. And then second one, okay, so 20. There's pretty much no way to do that correctly on your first attempt. But now we've got the pattern memorized for when we try to do it in the future. So we gotta pick out the special treasure box like they'd have you do in elementary school, that when it was your birthday or whatever, you could go to the treasure box in the room and pick out one item, whether it be a pack of gum or I was trying to think of some kind of brand of pistol, but I couldn't think of anything because I don't know much about guns. I guess I wouldn't make a very good edgelord because I don't know edgy stuff. I feel like, so you see how the king's been transformed into a lowly dog? I feel like in the Game Boy Advance one they turned him into something other than a dog. It was some kind of common enemy from the game. Yeah, my first exposure to this game was from the Game Boy Advance remake in 2003. And it had the Nintendo e-reader attachment, not to be confused with e-readers of the modern day. They're called the same thing, but it's not like an Amazon. What the hell do they call those tablets that only read books? Yeah, not those kind of e-readers. They had like special cards with pictures of Mario on them, and you could scan them with the little scanny thing, and then you could unlock additional levels in the Mario Bros. Game Boy Advance game. I would imagine that those e-reader cards are quite expensive and difficult to find in the present day. I mean, I haven't looked, but I would assume. So here's the first boss. It kinda sucks how he just corners you, huh? We're doing alright though. Yep, it's as simple as that. He barely even put up a fight. And now we got the magic wand. I guess magic wands were never really a thing in future Mario games, or is it more of a scepter? Who cares? What a stupid thing to say. So yep, the king's back to his normal self. He's an ordinary Middle Eastern man in the world of Mario Bros, and he can rule over world 1 in Mario and all of its inhabitants, all the Goombas and what have you. So we get a special item that makes us fly, so we get to use that in the next world. That's pretty cool, huh? So yeah, stick around. More Mario is coming eventually, probably.